Hello everybody, I'm Carter Grove, and today I'm going to be showing you how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb on the trumpet. Before we get started with learning how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb, let's do a quick recap of all the notes that we learned from the last video. The first note is middle C, so that will be played without any valves, and it will sound like this. And it will look like this. The next note is D. It is played with the first and the third valves, and it sounds like this. And it looks like this. The next note is E. It's played with the first and second valves, and it sounds like this. And it looks like this. The next note is F, and that will be played with the first valve, and it will sound like this. And it will look like this. The next note is G. That will be played exactly like C with no valves, but your lips will be a little tighter. And it will look like this. Now that we've reviewed all the notes, it's time to start playing. This is what Mary Had a Little Lamb looks like on paper. So as you'll notice, all of these notes are notes that we have seen and we went over in the review. One thing that is different is that some of the notes look different. Some of the notes are filled in and have stems, while others are not filled in and have stems. And the last one is not filled in and does not have a stem. The changes in these notes just reflect how long you are supposed to hold the note for. So one thing musicians use is called a metronome, and that is a device that usually makes a clicking sound that shows how fast to play. So I've got a metronome set to 80 beats per minute, and that's just the speed, and it sounds a little like this. So the quarter notes, or the notes that are filled in and have stems, one of those lasts for one click. So in this case, there were 4 clicks, so we would have been able to play 4 quarter notes. The half notes, or the notes that are not filled in and have the stem, last for 2 beats. So using the clicks, we'll do 4 clicks again. Each one of those would last for 2 clicks. So there would only be 2 of them in that time. The last one is a whole note, and that one lasts for all 4 clicks. So as we prepare to play this, I've set the metronome to 80 beats per minute, and we're going to start on an E, and then go to D and C, and then back to D, and so on. If you need to start slower, by all means, if you want to use a metronome, slow it down as much as you need to practice, and you can continually get faster as you go. And once you feel comfortable, feel free to join me in playing Mary Had a Little Lamb. Three, two, one. And that's it. Feel free to have as much fun or take creative measures as you want. Maybe you want to play a little faster or slower. or maybe you want to change some of the notes a little. Whatever you do, just remember to have fun.